Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Downhill Perspective, the Downhill Collective's podcast. I have with me here today Alex Estanich,
Ayo.
as well as Tay Anderson.
Hello.
Tay thought about saying something. It escaped him. All right,
His name is Zeus.
His name is Zeus! Yeah, he's our own personal deity here in the Downhill Collective. All right, so thank you for joining us. Let's cut straight to the point. We are here today, among other things, but predominantly to talk about a wonderful, wonderful, awesome new tape that our own Tay Zeus just released. It's a freaking, 9 songs?
Yeah.
9 songs. It's on SoundCloud right now. SoundCloud.com. Search us, Downhill Collective. I think it's /DH Collect?
Yes,
or whatever it is.
And on Captain Zeus's profile as well.
As well as Captain Zeus's profile. We're going to work on setting up our YouTube soon, and we're going to have a lot of wonderful content. So that's where this podcast is going to end up being hosted, as well as any of our music and other exciting things that we'll talk about later. But for now, let's put a focus on Tay Zeus. So Tay, what were you aiming for when you were crafting this little masterpiece of yours?
The aim for it is kind of just like, it's been a vibe for real.
Mm-hmm.
Just, me putting my own personal, feel out there, because, I don't really like, other people's music for real, or the music that's out here, so, I choose to make my own.
Let's feel it.
You create my own vibe. Yeah. Have my own path and, have my own vibe going. So, I made that. I don't know, let me turn this shit off.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, the sound that you're honing in on and continue to perfect every single day is quite unique. You almost have a you're like the Downhill Collective's own punk, like, to put it one way, I guess. It's very, very punk rock aesthetic, just in the genre of rap. It's very cool, man. Your songs are like quick to the point, like I'd average like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I really fuck with that. You get in there, you
probably
fucking
the Darkest member too.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
The maybe personally, but definitely musically.
Yeah, absolutely. The atmosphere that you create is very much a dark kind of place to visit. Like, it's I don't want to say horror, but it kind of gives off that vibe. Not in a horror-y kind of, not like horrorcore or do they call it horror rap, or is that a thing? Or is that horrorcore? I don't know. I don't know shit about shit. For real.
Sounds like horrorcore to me.
But yeah, I mean, it's so what kind of inspires you to aim for the sound that you're currently aiming for?
It's really just how I feel in that particular moment.
Okay.
For real. Watching the gang around me and just looking at how other people are bending and creating sound. It's just, makes me feel like, I could do that on my own and, have my own twisted spin on, what's truly going on out here. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah.
Hey, it's just
so.
Cool.
Would you say your music offers people a glimpse into the mind of Zeus?
A little bit, but it gives you how I feel. It's more of a letting you know how I feel. But if you do, actually, listen and read between the lines, you will get the glimpse of the inside of me personally and how I do things. So yeah.
Why the name Atemporal Sequence?
Alright, so it means a timeless experience led up to me, me being producer. Me actually, taking the time and learning chords, learning how to make beats, and learning how to sample and make sound and all that other stuff. And I just want to put something out there, to show, I can, be an artist. I could be a rapper and producer, and I could be, all this other shit. So, yeah, I have to put it out there, just, for y'all, just to see, where I'm at, where I'm starting from, and hopefully in the future you guys will see what I can truly become and be.
Definitely. I mean, I definitely can't wait to see that, because as much as I loved your first tape, the first tape to the second tape was a huge step up, like production wise and arrangement wise, and even conceptually, but not just that. Beyond that, like your lyricism, your flows were fucking phenomenal on this tape. Just like all the way through, it was just nothing but like bouncy, fucking wavy ass shit, dude. I was really fucking with it.
No. Thanks to everybody, who was on it, and everybody, who helped compose and shit, like Savior, Aki, Late Night, and the rest of the Downhill gang. So, shout outs to them too.
Shout out Worldview, shout out
most definitely. Worldview, all the features that was
shout
on
out
X Lee. He don't usually go by X now, but Lee.
Somebody took it from him.
Zay, Worldview, Key Ray, shout out to them, for the features I was on there, who helped me out with that shit. So,
Do you have a personal favorite track off of this album, or like one or two that really stick out to you that you really fuck with?
New Wave. That's my, it's
New Wave.
Cause I was trying, build that, that Cuddy vibe. Cause I fucked with Cuddy because he's good at delivering that vibe, giving you,
definitely. I mean, that's 75% of Cuddy's music, vibe, bro.
So, I want to incorporate that, in the track. So, New Wave is my personal favorite, but I also like Hikes and If You Want It by me at Late Night.
Yeah, I really fuck with Heights, dude. Heights is a banger.
I made it.
If I had to pick a favorite, Heights is probably my favorite.
It's because you are from Cleveland Heights.
That's part of it, definitely, man.
It's got a good local flair.
Yeah,
made it for the
Heights.
Heights.
It just goes hard as fuck, dude.
So all the Hikes, all my Hikes people, have something to look at. Shout out to the Hikes.
Yeah, so definitely
about you.
Definitely check this shit out on SoundCloud, Downhill Collective. Check us out on Facebook. Follow, what's our Twitter? Downhill_CLE.
Yep.
Check us out there.
Instagram.
Yeah, what's the Instagram?
Downhill Collective.
Downhill Collective on the Instagram.
Yeah, we're pretty easy to find. Pretty much, if you can think of a social media platform, if you go to the search bar and you search Downhill Collective, you're probably gonna find us.
We're working on a LinkedIn account.
Yeah.
We're also
MySpace.
MySpace.
We're gonna be on Tinder as a collective.
Yeah.
You can actually do that.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. You can do a group.
Soon,
but that's like individually. I'm talking about like us as a collective as one Tinder profile.
Right.
So that's
if you want to go on a date with like all 13 of us simultaneously.
That's bang for your buck, baby.
Yeah, I know, right? Literally, bang for your buck. It'll be like that'll be the weirdest orgy I think any of us have ever gone to.
Bang, 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 bang for your buck.
Exactly. Bangs for days. Yeah, someone's definitely gonna contract something off after that. Whether it be the funk or chlamydia, something's gonna go down. I prefer the funk, but I mean, at least chlamydia isn't herpes.
Cleveland's
might not be
eligible
up to us.
bachelor.
That's true. At that point, I don't think it would be up to us. So let's introduce the random new voice that you hear, the voice of reason currently coming down on you. This is, what's your name again?
Hello, I'm Philip. Rap name DJ Tanner, Young Suicide, Young Kook. I don't make any music though. I'm a comedian first, accountant most importantly, and then
just general piece of shit.
General piece of shit.
Oh, also, literally the only one of maybe two responsible people in this collective.
Not really.
I know I'm not.
I'm also the fashion coordinator. Check out my Instagram page. There's some always new exclusive DHC ready for pre-order.
What's your Instagram page?
I think it's either name taken 38 or name taken 17.
All right, so check out either name taken 38 or name taken 17 on Instagram. Get it's name taken 17. All right, we have a confirmation that it is name taken 17. So check that shit out on Instagram. You get a sneak peek, any sort of update with the merch that we got going on. You can find there also on the Downhill Collective Instagram.
Or not.
So let's talk for a second about the pop-up that we got coming up February 10th. What's the shop called again?
Feet Geeks.
Feet Geeks. Wonderful little shop on the west side. It's fucking awesome. Excuse the buzzes. It happens from time to time.
I'm just trying to unlock your phone.
I got it.
It's still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, trust me, that happened to me several times last episode. I was like, I want to make sure it's still recording, so I had to open it. Honestly, I meant to set my phone to never close. Or never lock, but I totally forgot to do that. Anywho, so Feet Geek. Wonderful Feet Geeks. Wonderful shop on the west side of Cleveland. Owned by one of the coolest people I've met recently. He was a really, really cool dude. What was his name again? Madison. Cool fucking guy. Does anyone have the address offhand? If we could look that up.
It's on Denison Avenue.
Denison Avenue.
Actual
it's going to be,
what,
12 to 5? 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
9805 Denison Ave.
Yes, that is 9805 Denison Avenue.
Right off of
beautiful
West
Cleveland,
100th
Ohio.
and Denison.
Yeah, literally right off of West 100.
You know, I ain't much of a shoe guy, but it's got some of the sauciest shoes there, and it really makes me want to
absolutely.
spend my
Wall-to-wall shoes. So if you fuck with sneakers, if you fuck with us, come through. You know, we're going to have brand new merch. We got
or if you fuck with hats or hip-hop.
Oh, yeah, or hats or hip-hop. Really,
yeah,
really just any of the above.
Which is why we're going to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a place we fuck with, so it's a place you should fuck with, too. We're going to have brand new hoodies that you can get a preview of on our social media pages. We got some really fucking awesome colors this time, man. I can't wait to get my hands on one of those blue ones.
Yep.
They're fucking wild. They're vibrant, wonderful, beautiful. We're also going to have hats there, right?
Hats there, a little bit of t-shirts from the leftover seasons.
We're also going to have some free CDs that we're going to be giving out. We're going to have a variety of our new tapes. We're going to have Tay's new tape for free on CD. We're going to have my new tape for free on CD, and probably at least one or two other ones. Zay's tape, definitely. It's going to be on there.
John's new tape he's talking about, that's No Saints in the Animal Kingdom. Check that out. Super dope project. About half an hour, very conceptual from beginning to finish. You gotta listen to the whole thing in one sitting. Then you can pick your favorites and listen to it, but definitely all the way through for sure. And Zay's tape, Lame I Am.
Masterpiece, I must say. I fucking love Zay's tape. It's so bouncy and lively and vibrant, just from start to finish. It's really good. And Zay's flow is bar none. Man, where he's come from where he was, a matter of a few years ago is astounding. And honestly, I could say that about any of you guys. I feel like we've all progressed quite a bit.
History-wise, I think we all started rapping very late in our lives. I believe, Lex Trifecta, he was a rapper from back in high school, and then
Shout out
to him, and after Giles and Zay hanged out with him, that's actually when they started rapping. So we all started rapping very late, and here we are now.
Yeah, we're just doing what we can. Shout out to the homies Lex and Giles for really getting all this shit started.
Oh yeah, Giles.
And check out, if you're curious of the story of that, check out Top Floor by Lex Trifecta. You can find that shit on SoundCloud. It is a wonderful little story. Take you on a journey of kind of how we got started as a collective, and kind of the vibe that we go for and the vision that we're aiming for as well. So check out Lex Trifecta on SoundCloud. Listen to Top Floor. Does he have another song on there? Yeah. I feel like he released... Yeah, One Day. That's right, One Day.
Not like One Day He Will.
That's the title of the song. Contrary to how they may have come across. But, yeah.
I have a quick question, too. For the pop-up shop, are we also doing another podcast thing? Or nah?
What do you mean? Like
I thought we were just gonna do
that, or
yeah. No, I just thought we were gonna have a podcast session during the pop-up
during
shop.
pop-up? I mean, that's definitely something we can do. I don't see any reason why we can't do that. I mean, we're just recording it on my phone right now.
Yeah.
As long as I don't forget my phone.
That's always a good point. But I guess if we do, we'll talk philosophy and the world
whatever we
economy.
want.
Because, I don't know, Gil said for us to show off more of our attributes and skills and interests. So here we are.
Here we are, yeah, just talking about shit. Talking about the shit. But it's not shit.
And then we'll have the mic too. We could even pass around questions just for like anybody.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
what you think about this?
Be like, so what's your opinion on the current state of U.S.-Russia relations there?
Oof.
Oof. Hashtag too soon,
Where
or
to begin with that question? So heavy hand.
yeah, that's its own podcast in and of itself. But yeah. So another thing we got going on in the very near future that Alex and I are currently working on is what we're calling smoke break sessions.
Volume 1.
Volume 1, yes. Volume 1. It's something we're very, very excited for. It's about to be a lot of fun to make. We're still kind of working out some kinks, some bugs, still kind of doing some compositions. But basically what it's going to be is, we've always had a vision of wanting to incorporate more live instruments to the music that we make and the stuff that we do. So this is kind of our way to start experimenting that and to start expressing that. We're going to be trying to do, obviously Downhill Collective songs. We're doing live versions of those, and also some other covers that we're going to kind of put our own flavor on, kind of craft into our own thing. Eventually down the line, we're going to try to get other Cleveland artists involved and really, really try to make this almost kind of like Cleveland's own Tiny Desk concerts,
It's just we all kind of came into this from so many different angles. And some people came from a more pure hip-hop background. Some of us, especially John and I, came from just a more live music background. And just trying to blend those two worlds and kind of show how they meet and how we intersected in the middle. And have just a more live, collaborative jam space.
Oh, did you guys have someone playing with you guys for the first session?
We're gonna have a few
multiple
people. Yeah, we're trying to get we're talking to a few horn players at the moment.
Shout out Lamar Logan.
Shout out Lamar Logan.
Right.
He's the shit. He's a phenomenal trombone player, and I can't wait to have the opportunity to work with him personally. He was very cool on that show that we did with him. It was refreshing because he actively seeked out trying to talk to us. He was like, "Hey, who are you guys? What do you fuck with?" And we were like, "Well, right now we fuck with you." So that's gonna be really cool. I have my manager where I work with Modder's Music.
Shout out Modder, shout out Cuddy.
Shout out Cuddy, not Kid Cuddy. Cutty.
Don't get it wrong, he'll be very upset.
Yeah, he will actually. He might rip your head off at this point. He is hopefully going to be playing keys with us if he is available for that. He is one of the best keyboard players I know personally. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him play, but holy shit, he can play his ass off.
Oh, that's what's up.
So yeah, we're really trying to get really fucking funky and really experimental with this. I don't want to do any
As
spoilers.
opposed to really funkin' fucky.
Yeah, really funkin' fucky. Precisely. I mean, we could do that too, whatever we want to take us. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much by giving away any of the tracks. I think it's going to be predominantly DHG songs this season, a few covers, and then, we'll see what we do next season. This is kind of like our own little experiment into what we're trying to
cypher
do.
jams.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be, man. We're gonna record it all on video and audio. We're definitely going to release the videos. We'll probably release the audio by itself as well. I don't see why we wouldn't. But yeah, man, it's my favorite thing that we've worked on so far. I'm super excited for it. So you can expect to see that. It's still in its very early stages. We're aiming for April 1st as a record date. So hopefully by mid to late April, you can start seeing these videos coming out. We're going to release, we have 12 songs lined up that we're going to record and release. So you're going to get one a week. And yeah, there's going to be some other really non-music related, but still art related aspects of Smoke Break Sessions visually that another thing I'm not going to spoil because it's going to be fucking awesome. So you got to tune in and find out what in the world the Downhill Boys are up to.
Yep. Tune in, tune out. Shout out Timothy Leary.
I wasn't it tune in, drop out?
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I went for the alliteration.
Yeah.
It felt right.
I always just say turn on, tune in, and turn up. That's what I say.
I like that better. Shout out Phil.
Yeah, shout out Phil. Let's start quoting Phil out here.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Now. Just like very nonchalant.
Turn on, tune in, rash.
Like,
whatever.
We gotta be shrugging our shoulders, being nonchalant about life now.
Yeah, you have to just be purely indifferent about the entire situation.
We look apathetic as fuck right now. If you
Yeah,
see
this is very audio friendly right now.
I stayed awake for 36 hours. I'm part of a new ballot initiative. I'm gonna plug that in real quick.
Oh yeah, go for it.
It's criminal justice reform. I'll give you guys more information. We can't release this to anyone or talk about it because we want to be under the radar about it. But if it comes to the pop-up, I'm gonna make you guys sign petitions. If that deters you, then I won't do that. But it's for a good cause and something I'm passionate about.
you'll be able to see what you're signing.
Yeah.
We're not going to ask you to sign something you can't read.
I'm not gonna make you go to jail.
We're only gonna have you sign most of your soul away.
It's
You'll
really,
still keep 20% of it, but the other 80%, nom.
The gist of it is really freeing people from prison who shouldn't be there for non-violent, crimes like drug possession or drug paraphernalia and such.
Which is an incredibly noble cause.
And Ohio is one of the biggest states that has a huge prison population, and we're very overcrowded. And, it works retroactively, so the money that is saved from freeing those people who shouldn't be in there anyways goes back to the community and such. And that's what, that's a bit initiative I'll be working on.
And
Which is a really
removing
beautiful
the
thing.
probation to prison pipeline as
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking awesome cause to fight for, man. Because it's a fucking shame and it's a travesty of justice to see so many people, locked up for not even, or like what you smoke. What I think I saw a picture on the internet. It was like, well, you smoked a joint, ate a cookie, and played with your dog. Jail. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
I just wanted to play with my dog. Like, what's wrong with that?
For the most part, I know people who just treat it for their anxiety. I smoke occasionally from time to time so I can go to bed and sleep. Because I have really bad insomnia a lot. Pills don't really work, so that's why I smoke weed every once in a while.
Right. I mean, I definitely use it to help curb my anxiety to an extent. It's very calming, very relaxing. Unless I get too high.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just like an amplification of
That's
everything.
what it is for me, is a lot.
Yeah.
But then it's less anxiety and it's more just complete dissociation for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if I get way too high, I'll just go to my room and then watch, what's that movie? Saving Private Ryan.
Damn.
It's a very intense movie, and it's, weirdly, relaxing for me when I'm, way too high for life.
It's interesting. I just listen to music and
just
vibe
watch
out.
Bud Dwyer.
Yeah, but that's just my introduction.
Yeah, Phil is the only person I know that not super regularly, but every once in a while we'll watch Bud Dwyer do the deed.
I just
Just
think
stay normal.
That was that
Seriously.
one politician dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that just fucking turned his nose into a faucet.
Yeah.
That shit was brutal.
On live TV.
Yeah, live the fucking...
And that's really the fucked up part. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked up, bro.
You know,
How did we get here again? How did we get on Love Brother?
I don't want to seem like a really fucked up guy. It's just a weird video that like
said, he gets gets anxiety and
right.
watches Saving Private Ryan, and we were like, that's a weird thing to watch. I was like, that's not even the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And that's not even the weirdest thing.
Saving Private Ryan is a visual masterpiece and great storytelling. Tom Hanks at his best. And Vin Diesel also had one of his best.
I don't know, man. I think his best role was the Iron Giant.
Oh, yeah. Nobody can ever beat Iron Giant. That movie's great, too. And the video...
It's definitely one of my favorites.
I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much. I don't like it because it's some guy killing himself. I just like it because it's just so messed up.
Just
and
the
it's
situation.
it's a guy who was accused of, fraud and... something and stealing money from the government people or the people.
Yeah, he was in a fucked situation.
He was in a really
out.
horrible situation.
But wasn't he trying to whistleblow against something even worse?
I think so. I actually have to take a look at this.
And
Oh
then I
shit!
thought,
Maybe they made him kill
I
himself.
thought the people above him were about to release his much smaller indiscretions of mild fraud, which he still ultimately did in the best interest of the people.
Yeah. And then he still killed himself.
And
so I don't know.
then, yeah, because
Grab your tinfoil hats, people.
because he realized he was going to be made into the villain anyway, and that he hoped that doing something that extreme would wake people up and show them what was actually happening.
And it doesn't. It never does. People always talk about dying for a cause, and that's dumb. Just live. Continue to live. Life is suffering.
Life is pain.
Life is saying life is
suffering.
We're always, no matter
Just
what.
isn't doing it.
Kierkegaard says every decision we make is always something that we'll regret. So
Look at me, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
So
Oh, he's trying.
this is a horrible note to talk about.
Oh yeah, let's talk about something happy again before we wrap up this podcast.
Anyone else have anything to say or uncover about things that are upcoming or future directions?
Yeah, who's got tapes coming out soon? Aki's got a tape coming out soon. What is he aiming for? March 1st.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So you can expect to see that coming
Let's not
out.
forget Dorian's EP. We forgot to plug that in. That he released a month ago or something.
Yeah, Dorian released a new project towards the end of last year, late December, at 21.
21.
Is on his personal SoundCloud?
Yes, so check out Gucci Print.
Alright, Gucci Print on SoundCloud. Listen to Late Night Sasuke's newest endeavor. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing to check out. He is
Who
fucking...
also played a part and had some features and production credits in Zeus's A Temporal sequence.
Absolutely.
He's
But yeah, just fuck with us in general.
most projects.
Oh, he's got a hand in everything.
Yeah, he is quite the talented gentleman, man. The sounds he's able to produce
One might
for
say
what he does.
He's out here.
Yeah, he is out here.
He's great. So check
And
that out.
actually, after the pop-up, the next week, we're going to be hosting a radio show from Sparkplug.
Ah, that's right. Sparkplug TNT
Oh, did we get
Entertainment
that
on what is that? IM216 Radio.
Yes, sir.
Fucking check that out. What's the app you got to download to
Mixler.
Mixer. MIXIR.
LR.
Mixler.
Oh, Mixler.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. So that is MIXLR.
And that's just it's a
download
live
that.
radio internet streaming
Yeah, it's a
platform.
lot of really cool stuff on there
It's
from
the
a lot of
future.
really cool people. Absolutely, it's almost kind of like live.
Radio's the
podcast.
future.
Radio on the internet.
Future.
Yeah. You know.
Future.
Photosynthesis.
But
One
yeah.
day we're just going to evolve and photosynthesize. We don't.
Absolutely.
We won't have to worry about
We're on that planet
being
shaped
vegetarian or being vegan or not eating meat. We're just going to photosynthesize.
Right.
Yeah,
So I mean, all those people that stay inside all day, they're just gonna wither
There will
away.
be no more ethical consumption dilemmas
Hell yeah, dude.
from a nutrient perspective.
From a nutrient
we can
perspective,
still,
yeah.
consumer goods are still a thing.
Right.
I don't know how we're
I
going to.
feel like that'd be more unethical then, because we
Then you're
would
just
be
wasting the meat.
consuming things just to consume things just for the fun of it.
But we kind of do that anyway, so
That is
That's
true.
what we're already.
we're just cutting out. We're just cutting out factory
But if
farming
we
at that point.
evolved to the point that was the only thing we could do, then that would be.
Because all right,
We don't have to worry about like what type of sunlight we're photosynthesizing. Like,
Yeah.
No, it's like, damn, I just need my energy.
Is that sunlight renewable? Well, actually, as a matter of fact,
strangely
hate
enough,
to break it to you, actually.
you know,
There's
the sun has feelings too.
it's gonna outlast any of us by any
Yeah.
stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, probably.
hopefully.
So we can use it.
Yeah,
all
I
we
sure
want,
hope so.
man. I mean,
That would suck if the
I mean,
sun just
that's
decided to
not
explode
Cleveland,
We
early.
wouldn't know for what 7-8 more minutes.
Yeah. Well, we only got 4 minutes to save the world. So
oh man,
Shout out, Save the World.
yeah, shout out Save the World, Chi-Town gang.
Talked about Lex Trifecta, homie that helped start this whole
what
shindig.
did Space Cash change his name to?
Ryland Stream.
Yeah,
Ryland
shout out
Stream,
Ryland
thank you.
Stream. Shout out Bardo Balance. Shout out Shia LaRoe. Shout out Sink Slow.
Yeah, and Shia LaBeouf. He's not part of Save the World, but
Sequoia.
you know,
Shout out Sequoia Lacey.
Sequoia, yeah.
Shout out Chi-Town Moore,
Not related to Steve Lacy.
No relation.
to my knowledge.
To my knowledge,
Yeah, who knows? Maybe
I kind of
it's-
threw that out there. I'm like, oh, there's no way, but like, what do I know?
Yeah. There's,
I don't know shit.
within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I also don't know shit about shit.
The
But yeah,
the
fucking-
more you know, the more you know you don't know shit, you know?
Yeah, fuck with let's elaborate on that a little bit. Fucking Save the World is a wonderful movement that Alex Ramsey, a dear friend of all of ours, who
I knew
Sorry.
that was going to happen.
yeah, eventually it had to happen.
Sorry.
For those of you who are listening, Phil just fucked up.
Yeah, we
fucked
might-
the world up. So if that broke your
This
ears,
entire
So now it's up to Save the World.
yeah,
Save the World for
I know.
Phil.
I know, right? But anyway, so Save the World is a movement started by our dear friend Lex and a few of the people he met down in Chicago that is trying to do just that, saving the world by doing something that you love every single day of your life. That's kind of his goal.
It's
That's
just
his,
about empowering, everyone to be who they want to be.
who they want to be, who they're meant to be.
Yep.
Excuse me. But yeah, fucking check out
And,
Save the
and
World on
then-
Facebook.
And in the meanwhile, also giving shit back as much as possible.
Yeah, like the last show that we did with them, all the proceeds of that went to the fucking trees, bro. So you gotta save the trees,
Not
bro.
fucking trees, just
No. What do you? Oh, I had a misconception of what that charity was for. Then I was under the impression that people were fucking the trees.
we also went out, I think one day and just picked up trash at parks and shit.
Oh yeah, we've done that a few times.
And yeah, just really in general, just pick up your trash, recycle even a little bit. Like you don't have to go all out.
Just
save the world, just
be a little bit more mindful.
You just gotta be aware.
Be more mindful. Be more
That'll go
conscious.
A long way.
Unless,
Love the people
around.
around you. Don't be an
You really
asshole
want to.
unless they deserve it. But still, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, just
Take the high road. Love thy neighbor.
Shout out Trippy Turtle, because I just read an article from him today. He's an EDM producer from New Jersey and a club promoter
Okay.
who has his own movement. And I just saw an article where he was interviewed the other day and just talking about being environmentally conscious and how that's really informed his 2017 and is going to continue to inform his decisions moving onwards.
Yeah, very cool.
So
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. Trippy Turtle.
Yeah, Trippy Turtle, fuck with Trippy Turtle. But yeah, if you want to dive a little more into Save the World and figure out how you yourself can save the world, go ahead and check them out on Facebook. Just search Save the World. They're from Chicago. There'll also probably be some links to them on our Downhill Facebook page.
The Windy City.
Yeah, it's pretty darn windy.
Were you talking about the city or Kanye's new child?
What?
Kanye's new child, the third child,
Yeah, her name's Chicago.
named Chicago, which is a great name.
Damn, they named the city after her? Oh shit. Kanye's flexing.
I saw
Kanye's like, yeah, I got a whole city named after my baby. My unborn child.
I saw a bunch of tweets of like from people like Dallas and Denver.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like when people are calling out Kanye for naming his daughter Chicago, like that's stupid. Just naming someone after a city, and it's like, oh wait, my name's Dallas. Shit.
So,
Yeah, my name's Cleveland.
Cleveland, Dallas.
Cleveland Brown.
Oh, what's a good? What's another good city name? San Diego. I think that would be pretty good.
Chillicothe.
Or Diego, you know.
Olympus.
Oshkosh.
Augustus. That's the
Oh yeah, that is the name.
Or isn't there Hell, Wisconsin? Isn't that a city?
and intercourse.
That is true.
Yeah.
And
Now entering
I think
intercourse.
I don't know if it's actually in Australia.
Intercourse
but
Corporation.
There's also a city called Fucking too.
Oh.
Buckingham Palace. Ayo. Excuse me.
God
Where you go to
bless.
fuck all your ham.
Oh, dude.
You know.
This sound just like really.
It jumped up for that
It
sneeze.
jumped up for that scene. Yeah, bless you though, bless you.
Yeah, it jumped up like I jumped up for that sneeze. I don't know
God
why I'm
bless
so
you.
sneezy right now.
Yeah, it's probably because
I think I'm allergic to you, Phil.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
allergic to your sweet succulentness.
I just
I'm
roll
probably just
around.
allergic to bullshit.
I roll around in pollen and I play with dogs all day.
No, that would explain it. That would explain it.
So I do.
Full of dander, dude.
That's not dandy. Not dandy at all, bro. But yeah. Anything else we want to touch on before we wrap up here?
Oh man, no.
All right,
Next
cool.
session we'll talk about stuff.
Well, this concludes another episode of the Downhill Perspective. We're probably gonna start with a little bit of an irregular release schedule for this at first, but what we're gonna aim for is try to release one every week, probably on Sunday or Monday.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's gonna migrate to YouTube, so definitely look out for that very soon. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you have tuned in, we really appreciate you listening to us babble for a little bit. Check us out on Twitter at downhill_CLE. Check us out on Instagram at Downhill Collective. Check us out on Facebook. Just search Downhill Collective. Yeah, check us out on SoundCloud as well. DH Collect, right? SoundCloud/DH Collect.
Check out Captain Zeus.
Yeah, check out
Gucci
Captain
print,
Zeus,
Zay
Gucci
Tesla.
print, Zay Tesla. Check it all out, man. And, you know, we'll probably have links for this shit somewhere.
Rod the Sun God 47.
Rah!
Yeah, that is his Instagram.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, wherever the fuck you are at this
I don't see
particular
you.
time. And we love you.
Good afternoon.